My husband is 30 years older than me, and before I married him, I was with a younger man for 6 years. This is not my story, by the way. It was sent to me on Instagram. So a little background story. I was dating my boyfriend when I met my husband. Now, I loved my boyfriend and he was caring and everything, but he just never had enough money to do anything. I was turning 27 and my boyfriend was not even making enough money to pay his rent. And I knew he was not ready to get married to me anytime soon. I met my husband through a friend. Let's call him James. When I met James, he seemed interested in me instantly. And even though I didn't love him as much as I loved my boyfriend, he was rich and he was ready to settle down with me. So I broke things off with my boyfriend and started dating him instead. My family was against the relationship from the start because of the age gap. He was older than my father, but I didn't want to let him go. Not because I love him, but because he had money and he made my life comfortable. We got married a few months after we met. Now, when I met him, he was staying with a younger man he introduced to me as a stepson. He was the son of his previous wife who had died about 5 years ago. He didn't have any other family, so my husband has been taking care of him ever since. Now, a stepson was about 2 years older than me. After I got married to James, I moved in with him. Everything was perfect and I was very happy. But one thing I noticed about James was he was never interested in sleeping with me. I didn't really care because I was also not interested in sleeping with him. I visited my mom for a few weeks and I came back sooner than I planned. I came back to meet my husband in bed with his stepson. It turned out his stepson was not really his stepson but his lover. I was not really surprised by this because thinking back, they always seemed to be too close to be stepfather and stepson. My husband didn't want anyone to know he preferred men, so he just married me to cover it up. I was very angry at first, but then he made a proposal. He offered to give me a large sum of money if I kept his secret and continued being his wife. Also, I can date